Hello friends, welcome to today's design thinking class, and in this class we will see the third unit, idea generation. And now let us see the topics from third unit. First one is introduction, that is introduction to idea generation, techniques for idea generation, conventional method, intuitive method, brainstorming, gallery method, Delphi method, synetic method, select ideas from ideation method, and case studies. So these are the topics that will come under third unit. First let us see the introduction to idea generation. Idea generation or ideation, otherwise called as ideation, is an act of forming ideas. So by using idea generation we can create new ideas, and here the ideation is a creative process that encompasses the generation. Generation means idea generation, and we need to develop that idea, that is called as development. And communication means we need to communicate those development with our stakeholders means the people who are involved in our project. So for that, team members, we need to communicate the new thoughts and concepts of that project which being developed, okay, from the idea that become the basics of innovation strategy, right? So here creative process encompass the generation, development and communication of new thoughts and concepts that become the basics of innovation strategy. And this ideation involves with the many ideas, coming up with many ideas. So many ideas will be collected from a group discussion, and from the group discussion we can create more number of ideas. From the more number of ideas we need to select the best idea or some of the suitable ideas. So after selecting that we need to work with that idea, okay. So working to create a plan to implement the idea, right? So we need to create a plan to implement that idea, and then actually taking that idea and putting into practice. So these are the steps involved in the product development. So first we need to generate more ideas from the group discussion. After that we need to select the best or suitable ideas, and we need to develop that idea and working on that. After that we need to implement that idea, and actually taking that idea and putting into practice is the development process. And the idea can be either tangible or intangible. Tangible means a touchable or visible product, that is called as tangible. Intangible means this is otherwise called as service. Services are otherwise called as intangible. So these are symbolic or cultural or something else. Okay, so idea are two types. First one is tangible or intangible. So finally, the idea generation is a creative process or procedure that company uses in order to figure out a solution to any number of difficult challenges. So this is called as idea generation. What is idea generation? This is a creative process or procedure that a company uses. In order to figure out a solution to any number of difficult challenges is called as idea generation. The next topic is technique for idea generation. Here the most popular technique is Scramper. Scramper is nothing but an acronym or the abbreviation of all starting letter of action words. The given action words are substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate and reverse. So these are the action words. From these words we have taken only the starting letter to form this Scramper. This is a very popular idea generation technique. Let us see all these things one by one. Scramper is a very powerful idea generation technique that utilizes action verbs as stimuli. That is, Scramper is the combination of all the 7 action verbs, that is starting letter of action verbs. And this technique is more focused on the process of finding unusual and creative solutions. That is, by using Scramper, we can find the unusual solution as well as creative solutions for the problem. And Scamper is helpful to come up with innovative ideas. And the goal of Scamper is to improve a product or to improve the service by providing unusual or innovative idea. The first action verb is substitute. And in the substitute, we should find the part of concept or product or service or any process that could replace with another. Replacing means substituting to see whether it will result in improvement such as efficiency gain. That is, a part of the product should be replaced to improve the efficiency gain is called a substitute, and this will help to test which alternative works better, like trial and error process. So based on trial and error basis, we need to select the best alternative work, that is called a substitute. In our first example, we are having candle. So this candle will be substituted by the bulb, electric bulb. So the electric bulb will produce more light when compared to the candle. So we can replace this candle with electric bulb. And next one is pencil, and this can be replaced by this pen. We can substitute pen in the place of pencil because pen will give more performance when compared to pencil. Here in this automobile manufacturing, they are using different metals for constructing this frame of particular car to make the vehicle lighter. So to create a lightweight vehicles, they are using different components for their frame or body of this vehicle. The second one is combine. Combine means we are going to combine two or more products together to get a better output. Here most of the time we don't have the idea which are something entirely new, but the solutions are already exist. That is, one idea might not work alone, but we have to combine several ideas, process or products into one more efficient output. The output means this may be a service or product. Service or product. So the product or service will be the combination of already exist one or more product. The new product will be more efficient when compared to existing one. In this example, we are going to combine two different products, pencil and eraser, into one single product, that is pencil on the top of eraser. Another example is we are going to combine two different products called cell phone as well as the camera. So here we are having one single integrated product called cell phone with the camera. We can use this product for communication as well as taking photo. Taking photos also we can use the same product. So this is called as combine. The third one is adopt. Here, sometimes an idea that worked to solve for one problem and that also solved the another problem also. That is, one solution, one product can be used for more number of purposes. This is called as adopt. And here we are having this pen stand. The pen stand can be used as flower vase also. So the same product can be used for another purpose. This is called as adopt. The next one is modify. It is an aspect of problem. For example, magnifying or exaggerating that product and see whether it gives new sides or it adds any value to that product. And this will help to identify which part of process or product is most significant. An example, for magnifying an aspect to expand the production of one product and focusing on that product. So this is called as modify. So we need to do some modification in that product and we have to check whether it adds any value of that particular product. The next one is put to another use. And in this approach, it focuses on finding ways to use the idea or the existing solution for another purpose. This is called as put to another use. And after that, we need to analyze the possible benefits if applied to another part of the business. The very good example for put to another use is mobile phone. From this diagram, we can easily identify how the mobile phone is used for various other purposes. So we can use the same mobile phone for so many other purposes is called as put to another use. The fifth one is eliminate. Eliminate is about eliminating the inefficient process or removing waste from the product for better efficient outcome. Outcome means product. So to get a efficient final product, we need to remove the wastage from the existing product or inefficient process from the existing process is called eliminate. In this example, we are having pencil. So from the pencil, we just remove the outlier wooden part. Then we will get this graphite lead. And this graphite lead will be used for microtip pencil. When compared to this ordinary pencil, microtip pencil efficiency will be very good. So this is called as elimination. The next one is reverse, and it is the orientation or direction of the process or product. That is, we need to reverse the direction of the process is called as reverse, and do things another way around, and it will completely against the original pose because we are reversing the direction of that product. And sometimes the reverse the product will help to see the things from different perspective. For this, reverse is very important. So here reverse the orientation or direction of the product. Here we are having pencil stand. Pencil stand. Initially the pencil stand is holder is like this. So upward direction we need to put the pencil in that holder. After some time we need to change this direction into reverse pose, and now we need to put the pencil in upward direction, that is downward direction, and it will give better appearance when compared to the previous one. Another example is organizations always use top-down approach for making decisions. For making final decision, they have to adopt only the top-down approach, but when they need to improve their decision-making skill, they need to adopt a bottom-up approach. This is called as reverse. Up to this, we have seen the introduction to idea generation and idea generation technique. In this technique, we have seen only the scramper. So in the scramper, we have seen substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate and reverse. And in the next video, I will come with another important topic from third unit. Till then, thank you.